Waiting on it, come pick you up, baby. Ooh. When I saw you walking out the door, ooh, I just knew you needed something more.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be doing an updated eyebrow routine. I've gotten a lot of questions about how I do my brows and if I've changed them, because a couple people have noticed that they've been a little bit different, which wasn't supposed to be it was on accident. It wasn't on purpose. Like sometimes my brows just don't cooperate and they just turn out however they turn out and I just let them be. So this is how they turned out. If you guys would like to know how I have been doing my brows and all of my updated goodness, then please keep on watching. What I'm going to do is just take a spoolie and just brush all the way through my eyebrows hairs to make sure they're going the same way. Then I'm going to take my NYX Tame and Frame eyebrow pomade in the shade Espresso, and I'm going to start by lining some of that pomade on the lower half of my brow and starting to create that tail. And I am using a Tarte angled eyebrow brush, and then I'm going to start to slowly create the arch of my eyebrow and then just fill in a little bit of the brow very lightly, and then I'm going to continue to do that, and little by little I'm creating this arch, and I like to have a nice defined perfect arch, so I take my time when creating the arch. And now I'm going to start creating that arch and dragging it down to connect it to that tail. And I like for my tail to create a point, but if you don't, by all means you can do whatever you feel the most comfortable with. But here I am just continuing to create that arch and starting to fill that all in. And when I get to the front of my brow, I fill it in lightly, and then I'm just taking a little bit more of that pomade and really defining that arch and that tail and just filling it all in. And then I'm just going to go in with the other side of the spoolie and just brush it all the way through to, you know, make it all smooth. If you prefer a natural looking brow, you can leave it like this, but obviously I like it a little more defined. So I'm going to go in with my Sigma brow powder in dark. I use a darker shade of this duo, and I'm taking any old angled eyeliner brush and I'm just filling all of the sparse areas that you could obviously see the natural hair strokes. I fill all of that in with this dark powder, and also to set that pomade. You don't necessarily need to set the pomade, but I like to set my pomade and then just creating it so it looks a lot more darker. So that's all I'm doing. And then I go in with my MAC NC45 concealer, which is a little closer to my skin tone, but not too close to where it's exactly the same color. And I like to use this just to give my brow bone a nice kind of highlight. And I'm just using this with another old eyeliner brush, and I'm just creating a really sharp, defined, crisp line. And I also start to drag that down so that it blends into whatever concealer or eyebrow or eyeshadow primer, whatever I apply on my lid, it'll blend into that and with the eyeshadows and everything. So after all of that, I'm just going to continue to do that, and then I'm going to go up to the top of my brow and just start to define that. I don't use as much concealer above my brow as I do underneath of my brow because I don't want it to be a halo brow. So I just draw, you know, define it, sharpen it up, and then also blend that concealer up into my skin. And then I'm going to take my Sigma 3D HD Precision brush that has a point and is really good for getting around brows, and I just use that to blend out all of that concealer, so that way once again it blends out and it doesn't look too harsh. And especially above your brow, you want to make sure you blend that all in. And I also sometimes take my finger because my finger is a little bit more warm and it helps to melt that product into my skin and everything like that. So after that completes my eyebrow routine. It's really quick, really easy. I hope it was easy to follow. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys very soon. Mwah. Bye!